This is a Lego car, and today I'm going to be trying out over 100 crazy ways to upgrade your Lego car. And some of these will blow your mind because this is literally every Lego car upgrade I could think of. So, let's go. You want to make custom drag tires for your Lego Speed Champions cars? All you need to do is take this rim right here that's a little wider, and then do the same thing as the other one. Just grab that little circle piece, and then put a Speed Champions rim on it. It makes the tire look a lot more beefy and thick, and then you can put it on your rear wheel and it will make your car look like a Lego drag car. But if you don't like that and you still have that rim, you can make a bigger one by putting the new bigger Speed Champion rim on it. Now for the Lego Turbo. And all you need for this one is the little Lego cauldron pot. Take the handle off and then take that ice cream swirl tip and put it in. I spray painted mine silver to make it look a little more realistic, and I think this one looks just like a real turbo. The turbo up to this new Lego motor, I just added this little piece that connects, and then there's an exhaust pipe that comes right out. And so many of you guys have been asking for this one, so I'm gonna show you right now. And this is a super cool engine. You could think of it as like an inline 6 or 4. This is everything you're gonna need. It doesn't matter what color it is. But now I need to break it. There's always one piece. So start with the black bottom, then put the little pins on, and then it's actually super easy build. There's only like 30 pieces. There it is, it's done. This is one of my favorite engines, but if you guys didn't like this one, don't worry because there's a bunch more later on in the video. Hey, I wonder what's in this package. Well, let's open it up and find out. They're custom rims that GT Korea Cars sent me. And there's so many wheels in here, but I gotta spray paint them to make them look a lot better. It's a 2-piece rim and it actually fits inside. There's so many other cool rims here too. And I got these gold ones, these silver ones, and you guys might just think this is a normal Speed Champions wheel, right? Well, it is, but if you take this rim right here and then just pop it on, it's actually like a real Speed Champions hubcap, but 10 times better. So with all the wheels done, I put those gold and silver ones on my green RWB. Now it belongs at a car meet. And if you wanted to know what this Porsche is from, it's actually from this old Lego Speed Champions 2-pack that I made, and I made it a lot bigger. So I took those other Speed Champions rims and then put them on this one. The silver goes so good with this red. Here's my Japanese Lego drift car that I made, but it needs some upgrades. It has boring rims and it needs a body kit, so I put those custom rims on it.
It looks like a face.
And I found this piece in my Lego bin and a bunch of more. Now it's time to get building. I changed the wing out, I changed the rear, and I fully changed the front end. And now it goes perfect with these other cars, and this is my new favorite Speed Champions car. And while I made this, I want to build this crazy V8 engine with this supercharger. So what I did is I grabbed 2 of these pieces and moved them off to the side. Then I got 4 of these Wolverine claws from the Wolverine Lego minifig. But to make the V8 shape, I needed to add the vent here. But I couldn't do that because it wouldn't fit. So I did something really illegal and added clay, but it makes it look really good. Except for the clay sticking out right there. I got this Lamborghini light kit with instructions, a battery, and the Lego brick lights. Okay, let's get started and see if I can pull this off. So this actually took a few hours. Okay, we have the Lambo and I just finished putting the lights on. So let's see if it works. This Lamborghini looks crazy with this underglow under the fenders, real lights on the front and back, and interior. You guys should definitely try this out if you want a simple upgrade for your Lego car that you guys have never seen before. I put it in my Skyline and it's kind of like another 4-cylinder, but for a normal Speed Champion scale. And I made this wing here using these different curve pieces, and I think that looks really cool, and I've never seen people do this before. You guys should try that one out. And now I think my GTR Skyline build is finally done, after I add some wheels. I grabbed a set of wheels off an F1 car here, but I want to add this hubcap on. So that looks really cool with these different hubcaps on there, and I could put that on any car I want. But if you take a Lego City tire, which is a little smaller than a normal one, you can actually put it in this rim. And if you have that rim, you guys should try that out, because it looks kind of weird. Next, I got this brick wall here, but there's only 2 pieces I want from it, which are these ones here. And if I put them here, I can take this piece and slide it in the middle because there are little 2 dents in it that can hold that piece in. And it kind of looks like a V8 engine. Okay, so for this next one, you're gonna need a minifig, but only for its hands. So I took the hands off, and yeah, you might need a lot more than one. If you take the minifig hands and then place them on this bar here, well, this is actually a cool engine piece. It might not look like it now, but after you make an engine and put it with it, this is actually a really cool idea. So I put it in my dad's in here, and I made a bunch of other stuff to go with it. Like this steering wheel made from this Lego hubcap piece. And for the windshield, I made these robot arms into the windshield supports. But with the new engine, now this car is so fast, so we need a parachute for it. And I actually took this parachute piece from the sack on the back of a minifig. And if you put it on upside down, it looks really realistic. I also added this exhaust pipe on the side, a roll cage, and this vent here for the grill. Now it's coming along. Okay, so I have so many cars that have a really cool engines, but none of them actually work and make the car move. So I have an idea, and I'm gonna make a real engine that works. So I grabbed this base plate here, and I built up this thing. Yeah, you guys probably know what this is by now. It's a Lego vacuum engine. And it actually goes up and down really fast. I grabbed the vacuum, and I put this tire here to make it suction better. I put it on, and it actually sucks in and blows the air out with the piston. It goes really fast, and it sounds kind of like a real car. And if you don't know how a real engine works, well, now you do. If you want to make some 500 IQ steering wheels for your Lego cars, here's how. If you take a rim piece, you can use that as a steering wheel. All you have to do is take this little piece and then push it in where the dash is. You can also take this little steering wheel piece right here and add this little blinker on it to use your blinkers when you turn. But if you take this same piece and multiply it 8 times, you can make a V8 engine with it. You could just put 4 on each side and it looks like a real V8 engine. You can take these Lego road base plates and then connect as many of them as you want. And then take the tile pieces off, put a nail in, hang it on the wall, and then replace it with another tile piece. This is looking good. And in the middle, take 2 bricks, just like this one for the front, and then one for the back of the car. You'll see why in a second. Okay, let's see if it fits. This allows you to stick the car on. And now, we have a really cool looking Lego car display that we can hang on the wall. And the best part is, you can make it go up or down if you have enough base plate. Probably didn't know this, but if you find a Lego Knight and take this Lego feather piece right off the top, you can put it in a Lego Speed Champions wheel, place the hubcap back on, and it looks like the car has brakes. This actually looks really cool. I would do this on all of my cars if I had enough pieces. If you grab a marker and paint the inside silver, it looks like the brake disc. And if you put the feather piece back on, it looks like you have the caliper and rotor, and it makes the car look 10 times. I went to the store and bought this Mercedes AMG set. I'm only gonna be needing the G-Wagon though. Let's build it up, because I have a really cool idea for this one. Okay, so now that the G-Wagon's finished, I actually noticed that there's a lot of cool things about it. It's got some exhaust pipes on each side. It's got the spare wheel at the back. It's super detailed, and it looks just like the real one. This is one of the only Speed Champions where the hood opens. There's 4 seats on the inside, and it has working windshield wipers. But I need to upgrade something on this that's gonna change the whole car. These are custom made 2-piece 3D printed wheels from GT Korea cars. If these new wheels just made the car 100 times better. And now, this is one of my favorite looking Speed Champions. If you go to the store and find this exact Hot Wheels car made by Mega Constructs, you can take it out of the package and then remove this twin turbo piece on the car, because this actually connects with real Lego pieces. And if you put it on your Lego car, you have 1,000 more horsepower. Speaking of Hot Wheels, if you get a Hot Wheels set or have any tracks laying around, a 4-stud wide Lego car can connect with all of these pieces. So let's build up a track and test it out. This is it with a normal Hot Wheels car. But can a 4-stud wide car fit? Let's find out. I built up this cool looking red car. It's super simple. It's the same size as a Hot Wheels car though. With this car only being 4 studs wide, it can fit perfectly on a Hot Wheels track. So, let's test it out. Yeah, it works, and it rolls really smooth. But what if we push it down the stairs and make it go off a really big jump, clearing these 3 abandoned 4-stud wide Lego cars? Let's see what happens. Okay, that wasn't supposed to happen. The front end completely came off. Yeah, we gotta try that again. It works! You guys should try this one out. Ever want to build a Mustang out of Lego? Do this for the rear tail lights. You can take those same little tiny 1-stud Lego car pieces from earlier and stack 3 for each side. Then you might have to use some illegal techniques and paint them for the brake lights part. But that looks just like the real Mustang taillights. I might have to try this out if I build a Mustang one day. You can also use this Lego spoon piece for a side mirror. And the best way to make camber with perfect fitment like this on my RX-7 right here is to get this weird looking piece, this robot arm, this little cylinder piece, push it in, and then do that 4 times. Put the wheel in, and then put it under the fender. This is a Lego extractor that we only think that we can use for separating Lego pieces. But you can make a really cool car out of it with these little axle pieces, a wing, and this part in the middle, which is the cockpit. And if you have a really big exhaust on your Lego car and you want to show it off, you can take these little smoke or steam pieces that Lego makes and put them right by and this is a turbo piece right here. Well, no, it's actually a wheel. But if you take the tire out and get this little piece right here, I don't know what it's called, but they're everywhere. If you put it inside, you can actually make a turbo. And for this, I made the engine up and it looks pretty good. This is a normal Lego City wheel. We have lots of these. But if you take the tire out and put it inside out, which is crazy and really hard, you can get something like this. There's these little bumps on the inside and it's smooth on the outside. I thought it looked pretty cool. But if you take that tire from the other wheel and put it on that same rim, I know Lego makes this spring piece, but you can't even attach it to a Speed Champions car. But I found a solution. If you take apart a pen, take this spring out, chop it in half, well, now you can actually have a working suspension on your Lego car. Check this out. You can just put it in the fenders and then put the wheels back on, and it actually moves up and down just like how real suspension works. And if you put it on the front and back, it moves side to side and you can go over rocks with it. But Lego actually tried to make a car like this back in the 90s. The first time these pieces are about to be taken off since the 1990s. This is their tow truck right here that actually has working suspension. And yeah, these pieces are old. The springs barely move up and down. And I guess Lego just makes us solve these problems on our own now. So you guys should give this one a try. Stick piece. For this next one, I went all the way to the Lego store just to go to the pick-a-brick wall. Because Lego got these new bumpy wall pieces. So I grabbed every single one of them. I filled up this whole box with every single one I could find. Because I had a 500 IQ idea with this one. And then on my way out, I saw my favorite Lego set. This Porsche 911 that I never see anymore, so I had to grab it. Then I went back home and quickly built up this garage I was gonna make with all these pieces. I got these clear pieces and tiles as well. I placed all the red pieces on this base plate and all these little windows. I think this is a really cool looking design. But to finish it off, I added all the tiles at the bottom and now it looks like a Lego Car Showroom. And then I came up with another 500 IQ idea for the same build. If you take 2 of the same red pieces, you can actually clip the top to the side of one. So I made a bunch of walls with them to support the lights here so I could have insane lighting for the showroom. You guys should definitely try this out if you want to get better at filming your Lego cars. Stick piece. For this next one, I went all the way to the Lego store just to go to the pick-a-brick wall because Lego got these new bumpy wall pieces. So I grabbed every single one of them. I filled up this whole box with every single one I could find because I had a 500 IQ idea with this one. And then on my way out, I saw my favorite Lego set. This Porsche 911 that I never see anymore, so I had to grab it. Then I went back home and quickly built up this garage I was gonna make with all these pieces. I got these clear pieces and tiles as well. I placed all the red pieces on this base plate and all these little windows. I think this is a really cool looking design. But to finish it off, I added all the tiles at the bottom and now it looks like a Lego Car Showroom. And then I came up with another 500 IQ idea for the same build. If you take 2 of the same red pieces, you can actually clip the top to the side of one. So I made a bunch of walls with them to support the lights here so I could have insane lighting for the showroom. You guys should definitely try this out if you want to get better at filming your Lego cars. There's also a bunch of really cool techniques you can do on your Lego cars, like this crowbar piece as a tail light. I took a Lego City wheel, took the tire out, put it inside out, and then put it back on. And now it looks like a drag car wheel with slicks on it. I also added this little piece as a roll cage on my RX-7. This is a cool detail on the interior. This piece is also used on my Datsun car on the interior. This piece right here, it's this tiny little Lego car, but the best thing about it is if you turn it around, it looks like a little handle piece that you can use for a door handle on your Speed Champions car. Now that's 500 IQ. But this Mazda Miata needs some wheels, so okay, the G-Wagon wheels do not look good on this. I'm gonna go to the Lego store, but I had to wait in line for over an hour because there was a big Lego drop. After the guy let everyone in, it was time for me to finally go in and speed run to this Lego car. So I got this Ferrari pit stop that just came out, but I didn't just get one, I got 2 of them. You'll see why in a second. Then I cracked it open and then I found this.
For the people that build Lego minifigs and they put the head in the helmet first, that's a violation. And this is actually a Ferrari Lego minifig from over 10 years ago.
And compared to the ones from 2025, well, it's a lot less detailed. Like, look at this fig. it's still pretty cool though. So for this Ferrari fig, I'm gonna make him a great pit stop that fits an 8 stud wide Lego car. But if you just get one normal set, it has this thing that you can push out, and it fits a 6 stud wide F1 car. And it comes with a minifig BricKru team and this boss guy here that has a little earpiece so we can talk to the boss. It also comes with these little drills so you can take off the tires, and a lot more minifigs. And we don't have to talk about how I put this sticker on in the comments, okay? This is an awesome Lego set, but if we want that Ferrari minifig to be happy, we need to fit this 8 stud wide McLaren car in it. So if you ever need to make a Lego set bigger, just get 2 of the same thing, and then you can upgrade it to fit any car you want. But in this case, I want to fit this 8 stud wide F1 car in it. So I put the last piece on, and now it's time to see if it fits. And because I bought 2 Lego sets, I now have 10 Lego minifigs to work at the pit stop. And these drills here can pop out these wheels to change them while the car's in a race. Car wings. There's this one here that's chrome, and it has these little black parts on the side. This would look really cool on the Miata. I'll add this later. Then there's this really simple one with these little curved pieces on each side for more aerodynamics. And then on this last one, there's these little robot arm pieces that clip to it to hold it up. And it looks like a Porsche GT3 RS wing. On the front of your car, you can also use these vent pieces like I did in the middle of this one. There's also this piece that looks like a radiator or an intercooler piece. If you take a clay ball and take one of these little circle pieces, I don't know what it's called, but you can put the clay on it and it looks like a realistic Lego brake and caliper. And if you want a cool exhaust on your car, you can use this piece right here that I used on my BMW. It's actually a Lego minifig binocular piece, but it looks like a dual exhaust pipe. Right here is my Lego AMG that I just built from the G-Wagon set. I decided to build it up. And a cool thing I decided to add on it is this license plate right here. You can put it in the middle or the side. Or you can put it on the back here and replace it with this AMG sticker. That looks pretty cool. After a little bit, I was finally done. And I wanted to make a display for my Lego cars. There's a bunch of little pieces here with Lego bricks that can actually clip into real Lego. And there's 3 spots for cars to go up or down. And they actually come apart like real Lego. And you can put them wherever you want. And you can have 3 cars to display. And it looks really cool. I put my Datsun, Mercedes, and Audi on here to display the cars. And they look really cool up here. I don't know where I'm gonna keep this though. So if you take a normal Speed Champions wheel and take the tire out and you put that same rim inside, well, it looks normal, but it's a little deeper, and this lets you add this piece in. This little round piece looks like a brake. So you do that 4 times, your car will have brakes. The BMW M3 competition, and it's missing something. It's got cool rims and exhaust pipe and paint, but it's missing something that all BMWs should have. It's clear taillights. Like this thing has red taillights and they don't look too good on it. So we'll switch them out with some clears.
Yeah, that's better. That's super clean.
Yup, that looks better. I'm gonna pull these wheels because they look so good and shiny. If I don't like it, I will change it though. And next up, I need to take this away and put a real piece on. The car is actually looking so good right now, but I needed to do some mods on the inside. So I'm gonna make the flat 6, and this is actually which leads us to the next 300 IQ mod. Building a custom engine, not a working one, but one that the car actually has in real life. Like on this Porsche, it has a Boxer flat 6, and that's exactly what I'm gonna build right here. And it turned out so good. I added this rim piece for fan, and you guys should try that if you build an engine. The exhaust sticked out so much, and I think this is one of my top 5 alternative builds. If you guys want to try this, there's a link in the description. If you want cool looking logos on your tires, you could just Sharpie it up and then have them on there, and it looks super good. But if you want more realistic rims, you can pop the cap off and color in where this rotor piece is to make it look like your Lego car has real rotors. Now that's 200 IQ. If you get any Lego car, take these axle pieces, you're gonna need 4 of them, and if you put them on a flat piece of Lego, make something that your car can stay on, you can actually make a real dyno. This thing is so cool. I wish I made this earlier, but if you turn a motor on and connect it, it actually spins, and this is so cool. This is the perfect test for the Lamborghini. Now let's see what happens when this mechanic touches the wheel. Yeah, he's dead. Okay, this next one is actually a very high IQ one. This is 506.49 IQ. So you guys have to try this one out. As you can see, I have a bunch of stickers on my Lego cars, but my 2 favorites are this Lamborghini Countach Liberty Walk that is my most popular Lego car, and this Ferrari F40 with its custom yellow stickers. Now, both of these sets of stickers are fully custom, and if you guys do want them, they're in the link in the description. You can download the file and print them out. Then put them on your own Lego car. They turned out great here, and I will definitely be making more stickers in the future. Now, let's make a Lego stand to put an engine in a Speed Champions car. Now, let's see if this mechanic can place it in this Datsun 240Z. Okay, let's put it in the car now. A little lower. Keep going, keep going. Just, yeah, a little more. Oh my god. This is a cool idea because you can take pictures with it or just have it as a display. I built this cool custom engine that I just came up with in like 2 minutes. I don't know why, but I really like the looks of this engine. There's so many cool things here, like this little fan at the front and a bunch of wires and pipes. And it fits this car perfectly, and I might keep it in it. This is a super cool setup and display. You guys definitely have to try this out. For this one, all you have to do is make this little camera right here. It's this little stick with a pin piece at the top, and it looks like one of those 360 cameras that you put on your car to catch that flame tune at night. Anyways, now let's test it out. You guys should definitely try this one. I started with the Civic and took it all apart. Then I had to figure something out with the gears. Then I made the engine block, and it was coming along nice until I put the engine block upside down. Now it goes super smooth until I realized there was actually no way to put this on this Civic. Because it was built, there was no way it could fit. So I got a little angry and this happened. Oh, the front wheel drive actually won't work since I have this piece here. So we're just gonna move on to rear wheel drive. So moving on to the next one, I'm gonna try rear wheel drive on this Lamborghini Gallardo. I added another half of the engine block, put it all together, and I just needed to test it out real quick. So these Lego motors go at 405 RPMs. That's almost what a car idles at. So this is going super fast right now. So I can actually make the wheels go extremely fast. The gearing I have on right now is really high. So that means the engine has to work a little harder for the wheel to spin more. But if I do add a smaller gear on the diff right here, these wheels could spin at like 1,000 RPMs. But for now, I'm thinking we finish the rest of the car and maybe keep this motor in it. Let's see if I can. So a little later, I finished and I built it up. But we're gonna fully test this car on a Lego dyno soon, so stay tuned for that. Okay, moving on, for this next one, I'm gonna need to build a custom alternative build. So, this is the first one I found, and it's the Porsche 718 Cayman. And this one looks really good, that's why I chose it. So, let's quickly build this up. And after building it up, I noticed that it needed a little bit of work. I made this Lego stand. It's like a cool Lego garage, and I also made these rims. But for the stand, it's like a real Lego set because you can clip these together and you can make as many as you want to store all of your Speed Champions. This one took a while to print, but it's definitely worth it because this looks cool and it's a great way to store my cars. And all I use is these little block pieces. Now that's 400 IQ, great way to store your Lego cars, and it looks awesome. And then I 3D printed these rims out. They're a simple 5-spoke rim, but they don't look bad. And with a tire on them, they look even better. It also fits in a real Lego pin, but I think they need to be spray painted. But before we do that, let's test them and make sure they work. And yeah, they do spin pretty good. But now, let's spray paint them black to make them look awesome. Alright, that looks perfect on this car. You guys gotta try this one. All you need is some markers and then some tape. And then you can color on the tape and make any badge you want for your Lego car. But not like this. So for this Porsche, I want a Porsche logo. So all I did is put some tape on, and then I made the logo. This thing looks super cool, but I want to do some more at the back. This is a Porsche Boxer, so I added the Boxer logo. You guys should definitely try this out, because Lego doesn't even do these. And the best part is, after you can just peel it off. You can do this as many times as you want, but this Porsche Cayman needs some rims. Yup, these look good. And after a little bit, the wheels were done. And now it was time to test them and put them on the Porsche. Alright, they look pretty good, but they need some paint. Yeah, they fit on the tire pretty good too, but they need to be silver, I think. There they are in the silver, they look super good. Now let's see if they fit on the car good. They do stick out a lot because it goes out like a spacer. And it doesn't look too bad on the car, but I think it just sticks out a little too much. We can always change that though. So the Cayman now has proper rims. But what if I take my cool red Lego Ferrari and then put it on water and make it float? Well, yeah, that's not a real Ferrari. But if you take these Lego extractor pieces and put them on all 4 wheels, it can actually float on water. Well, I don't know, but let's test it out and see. Alright, it's going in. It's filling up, but I want to make it green. Okay, there's so many little weird particles in the water. This is gonna be weird. Hopefully it doesn't dye the Lego green. Well, first let's test it out on the minifig. Okay, there's green pieces on his face now. But what's that gonna do to the Ferrari? Well, let's put the minifig in and see. And it floats.
Oh, it floats.
Well, oh, it's actually sinking. Yup, that's broken. Okay, let's speedrun these next few. And if you guys want to get absolute perfect camber on your Lego cars with a little bit of a smaller rim, then try this. I use this wheel right here, and all it needs is a Lego City tire and one of the smaller Lego Speed Champion hubcaps. And then all you do is put it in and then try to attach it to your car with anything. And this is my Lego Ferrari F40, and this is my broken one. So I have an idea. You guys might have seen this Acura NSX with a half a car at the back like a trailer. So I'm gonna try that exact thing with this Ferrari, and oh, I broke it. But anyways, I built the back up and made it super sturdy. And these are the pin pieces that I'm going to attach it to. So, now it's done. After about 30 minutes of work, I finally finished. And it doesn't look bad. The wheels actually all move. And I needed 6 wheels for this. So, it looks super cool like this. But I do need to match that yellow stripe on the top to make it perfect. If you take any Lego stickers, you can choose whatever one you want and make custom stickers for your cars. All you have to do is cut anything out. I cut this black strip out. And this piece is actually a sticker, so you can peel the back off and put it on your car. I made this little stripe on mine for an example. This would look cool if you wanted to add a stripe on your hood or roof. And if you want crazy fitment for your Lego cars, all you need to do is take this Lego City tire, take a normal Lego Speed Champions rim, put that on. It's kind of a hard fit, but you'll get it. Then you take this little black circle piece, put it in, it fits in the middle, and then you put any rim on. And then after this, you have to pull the tire up so the rim pops out just a little bit. It leaves a space at the back with the rim still at the front. And this looks super cool. I've actually never seen anyone do this before. Now let's put it to the test and see how it looks on a Speed Champions car. Yeah, that looks great. I love the fitment. But now that we have an engine and a turbo, we need an intercooler to top it off. So if you take these little Lego pasta pieces that are gray, you can put them in and then add a little grill here. And now that everything's finished, we can place the engine in this depth. New engine, turbo, and the intercooler. But if you guys want to try a more small and simple mod for your Lego cars, use this shifter piece on the interior. You could build this shifter right here. It's super easy. You just need 2 of these pieces where you can add a hole in the middle. Then you can put this microphone piece for the shifter and then this longer one for the e-brake. Or you could build this turbo. If you don't have the pieces for the other turbo, you could build this one that's more simple. All it is this wheel here, take the tire off, then add this piece in the middle. Or you can do this air intake with this red piece. But if you want an exhaust pipe, you can use that normal piece, but I like them longer. This one right here is actually double the size, and it sticks out a lot more, and I think that looks better. But if you want your Lego car to look like a car that no one's ever seen before, you can add these custom rims with this gear piece in the middle. Or you can make them stick out here, and all you have to do is take this big truck tire, then remove the tire from that, then put this little pin in it with a normal Speed Champions tire. Then add the rim, and then it's done. Do that 4 times, and then the car will look amazing. And for this next wheel, this one's actually really cool. Is take a normal Speed Champions wheel, take the tire out, grab the Lego City, and then put it on the Speed Champions rim. It's a really hard fit, but once you get it, it's worth it, because this looks really good. And then you can move up and down to show how much rim you want. But if you take a normal Speed Champions hubcap out, and then just put it in a normal Speed Champions tire, you have a kind of deep dish rim. This looks super cool and it fits on perfect. But if you want it even deeper, you can put it towards the back more to show the rim all the way back there. That little bump in there connects to the axle. Or you could just have it out like that so the rim looks different. If you take this little pin piece right here, put it in this piece that looks like a little turbo, and then put it in that, it actually looks like a brake. It looks like a drum brake or maybe a small rotor. I think this is a super cool detail and will make your Lego car look a lot more realistic. But if you take this piece right here, put it in that, you can actually make camber with this too. All you need is to grab one of these pieces right here, put it through, then connect that to the car. After that, you have camber with a real Lego Speed Champions brake. Or you could use this piece right here. This could be used on the front of the car instead of the rear because the front has bigger brakes. But if you put it on, it just looks like a bigger rotor. Yeah, I need to rebuild that R34. And here's 3 super cool looking custom engines. And now, what you've all been waiting for, I'm going to show you how to add perfect camber on any Lego car. First, you're going to grab this round piece. Then you're going to want to get that piece with the hole in it, that little robot arm piece, and that's really all you need. All you're going to do is stick that piece in that block. It has to fit perfectly in there to go out the other side. Then, you're going to want to put that little robot hand right in the middle. Then, take out your axle piece. Okay, my car's just fully falling apart. But then you're going to want to put it in the fender there, and then that can stick right on the wheel and you can adjust it. Check this out. It can go up or down, you can raise the car higher or lower. These rims are perfect for it with the Lego City tire. It makes the fitment perfect and the car super low. The wheel can still move and the rim is still tucked. And it's like the car's on airbags, you can bring it up and down. But you can also use different ones without the Lego City tire, like this one right here, and it still stays on, and the wheel moves pretty good. This one is my favorite though with the Lego City tire. But it won't fit if you have this circle piece. With the little plus sign wheels, that can fit. All you need to do if you have the circle one is put that pin piece in, and it fits super tight. All you gotta do is do that 4 times, and good luck finding all those pieces though.